Well, before this season, I took 2 years off. Well, I practiced a couple of times in the first year, and then I got a really bad case of like Lyme disease.
Lyme disease is something a lot of people get, but it was chronic, and it went on and on and on.
I was throwing up constantly every day and getting major headaches, so I couldn't think.
I think he took third or second in the States the year before as a wrestler, and he couldn't wrestle. And to see him laying on the couch and not going to school, that was tough, but the headaches and all that stuff that kept him in bed, that was the hardest part.
This year, when wrestling got brought up, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, because I thought maybe I'd get sick again. My brothers convinced me to go, and I went to the practice, and I loved like the coaches and everything, and I just like it again.
You know, they'd always talked about, you know, the three of them wrestling together, and Ian's, this is it for Ian. He's got next week and the week after, and so this was the last match. But I know his two brothers have been nagging him, bugging him. He tried to wrestle off a couple weeks ago, and he jammed his thumb. So so he wrestled off this week, and he won. And I can tell you, he came through the door floating.
It's meant a lot to have all three of them in the room, I think. Even tonight was a little nicer because he was in the lineup, and you know, he decided to wrestle off.
Well, I felt really good about myself when I wrestled off and won, because I've been working towards that for this entire season. And then, well, it was kind of like a upset that we didn't get to wrestle today, but just like being on the varsity lineup feels good.